Hello everyone and welcome to today's live stream all about the London Liftoff Film Festival and the Sydney winners. We'll also be announcing one of the winners, or two of the winners actually, from the most recent sessions.
Absolutely. Let's kick off straight away with that. So our first time Filmmaker Sessions November edition.
Yes. Woo. The chat room is open and I can see there's quite a few of you watching, so do make sure to say hello. Let's sessions. Let's crack on.
Here we go. So we had lots of you watching the programmes for the week and we are very excited to announce the feature and short winner. Here we go. Ooh. So the feature winner goes to We Are Soldiers, directed by Svitlana Smirnova. And then our short winner this month is a Georgian film called Blue Whale, directed by Levan Gabads.
Congratulations, very well done. We'll be sending you an email shortly with all of the information.
Absolutely.
Yes, well done.
And now let's take a look at our finalists. Here we go. So these were the top voted films from each of the 3 pages and the features page there.
So we've got Arctic Air, Asteroid, Black Cherries, Consistently Unconscious, Death Call, Drive Safe, Endless Summer, I'm From Afghanistan, Ikurubo, Little Fairy, Lockdown 84, Making Art with Friends, No Escape, Penny, Rope of Faith, Shangazi, Aunt, Small Talk, and Varangana.
Amazing. All of you will be sent free intermediate Liftoff membership for 1 year. As soon as this stream is complete, you'll get all the details in an email. Huge congratulations. And we've actually got the invites that have just headed out for the December edition of this festival. So we'll be excited to see what we're screening in 2 weeks' time for that.
Yeah, that falls just over Christmas.
It does.
Perfect time to get your family all watching the content then.
All sat around the fire, if you're in a cold country, watching your film on the TV. Sounds good.
Very nice. And just to mention there again that the chat room is open, so do feel free to share with the films that you've watched this week, some films that you have enjoyed, or if you just want to say hello, like Rwanda here, so hi. We'll do our best to mention your comments as we go along on the live stream. Rupert is on my lap. He's falling asleep again, but he is here today. Do you want to say hello to everyone as well? Yeah, I guess so.
And
nice.
Speaking of other film festivals that are live over the Christmas period, if anyone needs indie film content, London Liftoff. This is our festival that's running for the entire month of December, which we're super excited about. We're nearly at the halfway point.
We absolutely are. And I would just like to say that it has been great talking to so many people on the Festival Hub. And do let us know what it is that you would like us to post in there. Because obviously we can ask questions and we can engage with you in certain ways. But if there's a specific question that you may have, feel free to pose them back to us as well.
Absolutely. So let's remind ourselves what's up for grabs in terms of prizes.
So we have the audience choice and jury selections from each of the programmes. They will then migrate on to the network round. And the network round, for the first time, will be hosted on the Festival Hub. So you'll get to see all of the films from start to finish that make it through to the network round. From there, we will be then screening a handful of films at the London Liftoff Film Festival 2021.
Absolutely. We have the Audience Choice Award as well. Hopefully you've seen a few of these on our YouTube. They've been really exciting. Great chance to hear more about filmmakers' careers, their goals, and the specific projects that are screening.
We are actually doing the Paris Audience Choice Roundtable later today, and that kicks off at 2 p.m. GMT. So we haven't got long to prepare for that one after this stream, but it should be fantastic. We got 4 filmmakers joining us for that.
And just a quick reminder, you will have seen this before, our season awards, 14 different categories, which are each going to have 4, 5 or 6 nominations. So there's still plenty of space for nominations for those.
Yes,
very, very exciting. Cool. Okay. Well, now then, it's the time to take a look at each of the 5 programmes, all of the latest stats as of 11 o'clock. Today, GMT. All of these things are constantly changing, but that's when we took these different stats from.
Okay, so let's start with New Voices short. So we've currently got 121 viewers from 21 countries with 783 playthroughs. Woo!
Yeah.
That's amazing. So congratulations to these films that are currently in pole position. So we've got Little Boxes on 34 votes. We've got Canaries on 11 votes and The Hat on 9 votes.
Yeah, so this week we're shouting out the film that's in top position, and then not the second and third place this time. What we're doing this time, just to mix it up, didn't we? We're doing films that have seen a big shift in votes for the next shout-outs.
So well done to Canaries and The Hats for shifting those votes.
Yeah.
So Little Box is here, directed by Olivia Hollreiser, is from the UK. So Bobby learns the importance of having a younger sister who cares for him. So this is a drama, family-friendly, coming-of-age film, and it's only 5 minutes long, so the perfect watch time.
Absolutely.
Canaries by Amw Sargeant. Walking through the crumbling streets of Havana, birds tweet from cages in almost every household. People keep them for companionship and fill their days with music.
Does that look like your Derek used to look like?
I've had a few birds in my life, mainly budgies and cockatiels, but yeah.
Very
so I resonate
cute.
with this film a lot, and it's a short documentary, around 12 minutes long.
Who doesn't love an animal popping up in a dock? There we go.
And then The Hat by Thomas Linton and Philip Reinking from the UK. It's not your typical night in the Hat, a mysterious nightclub located inside the mind of a young man with a dissociative identity disorder, multiple personality disorder. In fact, it's a special occasion. Every time a personality becomes aware of the other personality sharing the body, they are inundated with a big celebration. So this is an experimental short and a student film, and it's 12 minutes long.
Cool. On to Trendsetter Shorts 1 then. This has been the most active of the programmes so far, with 131 of you from 20 countries, 1,187 playthroughs.
And this is week 2.
Yeah.
So...
what is that figure going to end on? Who knows? Very cool. Currently, still top of the leaderboard, same as last week, is Radio Vanille on 43 votes. And then we've got 4 films here that have seen huge shifts. Liquor or Gravy, Seeing Green, Stockholm Syndrome and Your Birthday, all on 8 votes. So Radio Vanille, directed by Jack Laurance, a UK film. Vanilla, a byword for boring, is anything but. When a local Madagascan journalist decided to cover vanilla-related news in his local community, he discovered a world of vanilla gangs, mob justice and murder. A 12-minute documentary. Clearly, loads of people loving that. Strong support. So if you haven't checked it out, go and have a look. Another UK film, Liquor or Gravy, directed by Atticus Francis and Brad Miller. From the perspective of Goddard's family-run pie and mash shop, Liquor or Gravy takes an inside look at the culture and community of the pie and mash tradition.
You could not get any more British than this film.
Love that. I mean, I know a lot of people who love their pie and mash, and so you should take a look. Seeing Green, directed by Tom McNie, a 7-minute short film. In this silent rite of passage film, a single mother grapples with the antics of her teenage son, which tests their relationship. After a trying day, can a shift in perspective bring them closer together? Nice. And Stockholm Syndrome, directed by Ben Marshall. A seemingly innocent phone call between a young woman and her Swedish mother slowly reveals chilling secrets that don't bode well with her tech deck-obsessed partner. 3-minute drama, comedy, silent film. Very cool. And then lastly there, also on 8 votes, Your Birthday, directed by Tom Leatherbarrow. She wakes up from a bad dream. It's his birthday. He wants it to be a day to remember, but her past is something she can't forget. Cool poster there.
Very simple.
Very simple, but striking. Yeah, I like it. 7-minute short.
So there's a comment here from a new movie saying that The Hat was amazing.
Oh, cool. Nice to hear from people who have been checking out different films. We love that. Keep them coming. If there's any films that you've particularly enjoyed, do give them a shout out. That's really nice.
So moving on to Trendsetters Shorts 2, we've got 72 viewers, 14 countries and 525 playthroughs. So the 3 films that we have here are Love War on 11 votes, On My Own on 4 votes and Half a Minute on 4 votes. So Love War, directed by Salvatore Scaduto from Italy. A video projects on violence against women, entitled Love, War, exploring the penal tension between the hate and love. Sometimes people confuse love with the idea of being able to do what they want with the person in front of them. Yeah, amazing. On My Own by Kristian Young, a UK film. You never know who you might bump into when you need them the most. Two men find hiding, left facing life on the edge. It's a drama and it's 15 minutes long. Look at all those laurels as well.
Yeah, lots of selections. Cool.
And then Half a Minute by Sofoklis
Kourtzoglou
from Greece. This is a music video, dance video, video art and experimental, and it's 5 minutes long.
Cool. The first of our features pages then, our new voice features. 61 viewers from 14 countries, 350 playthroughs. And we say this a lot to remind people when it's the features content. That's a high figure. That's a lot of feature film watching there. Top of the polls at the moment, Call for a Poetic City on 24 votes. And then two of the films which have seen quite a leap in votes this week are A Meeting of Cultures, the inspiring dance story of Anna Pavlova and Uday Shankar and its lasting influence. Long title there. 6 votes, and Horatio on 5. So Elisabeth Felson's documentary Call for a Poetic City still top of the scoreboards at the moment. Ross and I Stable is the last stable in a large city centre. They do a hard-working and unique job at the community level and they are struggling. Call for a Poetic City is the story of the Nye family who came from Australia to England in the 60s and opened a stable opposite Hyde Park. Music is by Johnny Greenwood and Litz. Very cool, go and check it out. So, A Meeting of Cultures, the inspiring dance story of Anna Pavlova and Uday Shankar and its lasting influence, directed by Protina Chatterjee, another documentary. This film explores the iconic collaboration in 1923 at the Royal Opera House in London between prima ballerina Anna Pavlova and the then unknown India painter turned dancer Uday Shankar, who later goes on to become an international star. This inspirational story is told from the vantage point of students of Trinity Lab and Conservatoire of Music and Dance. The film is about their journey of discovery as part of their BA2 historical project and one of the first artistic connections between UK and India. Classical and contemporary dance and the birth of a new legacy. Very cool, something I know nothing about.
I know nothing about this.
But that's why we love documentaries. They teach us so many new cool things. Amazing. And then a live action this time, Horatio, directed by Matthias Mangan from Brazil.
Amazing poster again.
Very, very cool. Horatio tells the story of a dysfunctional family in which social norms no longer exist and where relationships are submitted to each one's impulses. The head of the family is Horatio, a smuggler on the run from the law, hiding in a surreal Baroque apartment with his daughter Petula and Milton, his favourite thug. While he keeps his daughter locked up in her bedroom, Horatio flirts with his goon, for whom he has had repressed feelings for years. However, Milton's love for a mysterious woman and Petula's attempts to free herself with the help of a former lover clash with Horatio's tyrannical whims. That's a live-action comedy there. Very cool.
I don't know if the poster gives that away or not.
No, I'm not sure. It looks very serious. Nice.
Fantastic. So before we move on then to this next page, there's been quite a few comments rolling in. So we've had a comment again from Hanu Movies saying Monkey Enters Lanka was my film. The film Words on Trendsetters 2 is great. And then shout out to my film The Fit by JDP Corey. And then John R. Mullany says here, really enjoyed Not a Game on Trendsetters 1, a brilliant twist.
Nice.
Yeah, so keep those comments coming and I will try my best to pronounce your names. Not the best at that, I'm afraid. But Trendsetters features here. So we've got 81 viewers, 11 countries and 480 playthroughs. Again, this is really high numbers for feature films. So let's see what those two films are there. So we've got No Roses on a Sailor's Grave on 23 votes and Living in Fear on 8 votes. So No Roses on a Sailor's Grave is directed by Daniel Oren from Canada. When a young archaeologist makes an ambitious promise to a World War II British Navy veteran, they both had no idea where the adventure would take them. This is a documentary and it's roughly an hour and a half long. Living in Fear by Stephanie Castelle-Tyrrell from the UK. Filmed and edited entirely in isolation, Living in Fear is an educational and inspiring documentary directed by herself, Stephanie Castelle-Tyrrell.
Yeah.
A disabled filmmaker as I captivate the fears and struggles disabled people face during the government's implement of the lockdown on the 23rd of March 2020. Another documentary roughly an hour and a half long as well.
And doesn't get more current than that.
No, it doesn't.
This is just a reminder that we are doing our focus groups. Thank you so much to everyone who signed up. I know a few names in there, like John Mulliner has signed up. We're looking forward to doing the virtual live events, the afternoon teas and the coffee mornings with the 5 programmes starting today.
And if you go back one, it's the New Voices Shorts. So I couldn't remember which one we were doing first. And then we'll be back on Monday for the other ones.
We're looking forward to these.
I'm really looking forward to these. I've got the coffee ready. I hope you guys do too if you're joining us. It'll be great to hear your thoughts on the films within your own focus groups. Yeah. So excited about that.
It's going to be really nice.
Okay. So before we move on to the Sydney Lifter Film Festival, next Wednesday we are hoping to interview a few filmmakers who are taking part in the London Lifter Film Festival live on our YouTube channel, where we can just discuss your films, delve into them, find out more about you as a filmmaker. If you would like to take part in this, please comment in the chat room now and we will do our best to reach out to you and schedule in those interviews.
Amazing.
We've done this in the past and it has been a lot of fun. We heavily focused on this for the Los Angeles Lifter Film Festival and for our New York Festival. And we'd like to bring it back now for the London Festival. So do comment away if you would like to do that.
Sounds great. Let's take a look then at our Sydney winners, Season Award nominations and Audience Choice Awards. But first, reminding ourselves which films it was that made it through to the network round.
Yes. So from the first time shorts, we've got the audience choices there, which are Coffee Break and Island in the Sky. We also have the jury selections, Guest House and Appetite. And here are their posters.
For the first time features, it was The Cricket's Dance, Hard Rubbish, A Collection of Memories, and The Light, which the jury selected.
Then Trendsetters features, we had Impact and Untitled, the web series Season 2 for our audience choices, and then Exploring the Unknown for the jury selection.
For our Trendsetter Shorts one, we had Mourners and Way Out, then Slag and Streets of Lagos for the jury selections.
Then Trendsetters Shorts 2, the audience choices went to Power Up and Lemons. And the jury selections went to Australia's Hidden Shame, The Truth About Ruse, and God of Hope.
There we were. We also had special mentions here, Clockworkers and Vogue, 60 Years Through the Lens. So that was the network round. Lots of great feedback. If that's something that people want to see, which hopefully you do, we'll be sending those on to the filmmakers.
Yes, we will. Yes, we will. But
now,
yeah.
Let's take a look at the winners.
Are we doing a drum roll? Is that what that was?
Always.
To this slide. And the winners are... So, Slag, directed by Hannah-Rae Megan and Monique Terry, is an Australian film. And it wins a live screening at Sydney Liftoff 2021. When a video of a young girl having sex is posted on social media, she contemplates whether to reveal what really happened. In a single afternoon, she finds out what it's like when your online and offline worlds meet, and how much worse losing your virginity becomes when it is something to share, like, and subscribe to. So well done to that team. Snag. I can't wait to screen that next year.
Yeah, very cool poster as well. And Streets of Lagos also wins a screening at Sydney Liftoff 2021, a documentary by Dom West. Shot on location in West Africa, Streets of Lagos provides a rare insight into the lives of Nigeria's first generation of rollerbladers. What was once a niche sport that saw widespread participation across the globe in the late 90s has emerged in 2020 as a fringe subculture in the streets of Lagos. Originally used as a way to navigate the city's dense traffic, today a select few use their skates as a form of self-expression, something which can be hard to find in one of the toughest cities in the world.
Fantastic film.
Yeah, absolutely beautiful. Very excited to be taking this to Sydney next year.
And then the third film that we'll be taking to Sydney to screen there next year is House Guest by Tori Savage, also an Australian film. A couple's weekend away quickly escalates into horror. Dun dun dun.
Very cool. Very cool. Huge congratulations to those three. Now let's take a look at the Audience Choice Awards. So we got Mourners by Azita Damandan. A young boy is killed in a peaceful protest in Iran. His family can't afford to pay for the bullet, as the government asks families to get his body and bury him. Other mums with the common issue can join. And yes, amazing here. Cool to have a film from a part of the world that we don't always see so much film content from. So really looking forward to hearing more from Azita at the roundtable.
Island in the Sky is another film that will be joining us from Nick Radford. A young partygoer seemingly over his ex-girlfriend discovers a mysterious but friendly light that helps him overcome his heartbreak. In the musical drama by Sydney, New York indie rap band Full Stars.
Very cool.
It'll be very interesting to find out more about this film as well.
Definitely. Coffee Break, directed by Thomas O'Brien. Candice begins her first day at work, and as the day goes and the repetition kicks in, so does the reality that things may not work out. Very cool. Looking forward to having Thomas on the channel. And then Impact by Patrick Wazowski and Kazi Wazowski. 3 people embark on a personal journey to transform the way they communicate. On their quest to overcome their challenges, they discover their superpowers and strive to impact the world.
So they're the 4 films that will be joining us for the Audience Choice Roundtable. I'm excited for that. After this stream, we'll be sending out emails to get that all organised. And hopefully we'll do it before Christmas. Okay, and then we have some season award nominations as well. So let's find out which films have been nominated. So, God of Hope, directed by Adam Kavanagh.
Cool.
Adam Kavanagh. See hope portrays in the smile of a little girl after her heart surgery, in the encouraging faith of a cancer patient, and in a powerful story of light in the darkness. An inspirational documentary that follows the journey of 3 photographers in their quest to produce art that speaks hope to those in pain. A wonderful short documentary.
What a still for the poster there as well.
And that has been nominated in the Best Short Documentary category.
Amazing. And another Best Short Doc nomination. So Sydney was clearly turning up those this month. Dom West's Street of Lagos, which we just aforementioned as a winner that will also be screening in Sydney. So very cool. Dom also picks up one of our season award nominations.
Yes. Well done. Well done to everyone who took part in the Sydney Liftoff Film Festival and to everyone who is currently taking part in London.
Well, I think that's everything from us for now.
It is. And as I mentioned earlier, please do keep engaging with the Festival Hub. We will be pushing loads of content on there and answering any questions that you may have. And Jamar is going to be joining us on Wednesday for the filmmaker interview. So we're just going to write that down. Write that down. And we'll get all the information sent to you most likely on Monday.
Very cool.
Great.
We'll see those of you who are in the focus group for the New Voice shorts at 3:30.
At 3:30 and
3:30 this afternoon.
And at 2:00 we'll be doing the Paris Audience Choice Roundtable.
Thanks a lot, everybody.
Bye-bye.